This is my common craft on the representation of social groups. Fantastic. Right, so our film, you see, is pretty much dominated, that's the wrong way around. Um, it's only got males in the whole film. That's partly because of casting, but partly because of the themes of the kind of thriller genre. Often the convention of it is that it's only males. Um, yeah, so our character's 50, that's out, 20, 25 to 30-ish, we're thinking middle class, and yeah, so there's often a stigma about like young males, about being lazy and not getting into jobs and all that stuff, whereas this portrays them as professional in like very high positions of authority. Yeah, so that kind of contradicts what often people think about that social group. All of that is kind of shown by the fact they're wearing suits. There's a tie there, in case you didn't realise. So they're wearing suits, yeah. So this is kind of represented by the wearing suits. They look quite smart. That's kind of the point. They're meant to show that this age group can be professionals, all of that stuff. Obviously, they're part of the police, and they're kind of armed police. They're undercover. This gives them a lot of authority. The fact they have a gun at all kind of shows that they have a lot of authority, because it's set in Britain. A lot of people don't have guns. There's not access to them. It gives them a lot of authority. So our whole thing kind of represents this authority. Yeah. So this authority we kind of show is represented almost as, we show it there with the suits and the guns, but then it's undermined by the fact that there's a killer on the loose. And they can't work out who he is, what he's doing, why he's doing it. So that's pretty bad, and that all kind of tops off with the death of one of our protagonists. This death kind of shows not a mistrust of, not a fact that authority isn't good, but it can slip up. It's not always perfect. Often we look at the police as a kind of impenetrable organisation. Some people don't, some people do. But this shows that although they work their hardest, they're not, in this case, weren't able to catch the killer, and he killed someone. It represents this kind of these like white male middle class quite well, but also as having faults, especially when in positions of authority like this.